Hey guys, so today what's on my plate is I'm making chicken quesadillas. Simple and easy. I know I say that in all my recipes, but it really is. Sometimes I don't know what to cook, so sometimes I'll buy my husband cold cuts and I'll buy wraps to put him in for his lunch. And then I have the wraps sitting there, and then I have chicken, and then I'll find vegetables or stuff around, and I'm just like, what can I make? So I'm like, I'll just make a quesadilla. It's simple, quick, and easy, and I'm going to use the wraps that I put in his sandwich. So basically, the recipe is simple. So I'm going to show you here the ingredients. Come over here. Is basically flour tortillas, onion, garlic, shredded cheese. This one actually has happens to be a blend of mild cheddar, Monterey Jack, queso, and a Sodero. So this is, well, it's a Mexican blend. So you can use that, you can use cheddar, you can use any type of cheese you want, and it's a package of boneless thighs, and I'm using Lawry seasoning. So basically Lawry's, you need about a half a tablespoon. All I'm going to do is slice the onion and the garlic, start sauteing that, putting it on the side, taking the thighs, slicing them in tiny pieces, and then marinating them, and then putting them right on the skillet. Then I'll just heat everything up and get it ready to go. So I'll show you how to do that. I just wanted to show you the ingredients. Again, look how quick and easy. So that is what is on my plate tonight. I hope you guys try it. So let's get to chopping and cooking. Okay, so first thing is I'm cutting the onion. I'm just slicing it up. I always slice my onion in like really thin pieces. So just slice it up. And when it gets to the end, sometimes I just go like that. Okay. Actually, I'm using the wrong knife for this, but it's fine. So anyway, I do it really thin. So after I do this, I'm going to do the garlic. Doesn't have to be really like perfectly small or anything, but... And if I had mushrooms, I would totally put mushrooms. But I don't have any right now. See, I like to use what I have. Sometimes I just go through the pantry and I'm like, all right, for dinner, we're gonna have this. That's it, and then I just... Does not have to be perfect. That's it, my onion and my garlic all ready to go. I'm just going to put these in a skillet, which I'm going to put right now. I just put a little Pam spray and like a drizzle of olive oil. I use olive oil in everything, so you can use whatever kind of oil you want. That's it. Put this in the skillet, and it's just going to saute. And just a tiny little bit of salt. Okay, so there we go. Onion, garlic in the skillet. Just put Pam spray on it and a little bit of olive oil, like literally not even a tablespoon. So, and then I put just a tiny bit of salt. That's it. That's going to cook up. Then I'm going to move that on the side. So now what we're going to do here is we are going to chop up the chicken thighs. So here we go. So this is it. I'm not really a chicken person, I'll tell you. I literally will clean this chicken up as best I could. I just kind of started eating chicken thighs. My husband loves chicken. I do not. But the chicken thighs, they're so good, and I just literally started eating them. It just, I just don't like it for reasons I'm sure you don't need to hear. Okay, so that's it. So I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. You can hear my onion and my garlic sizzling. So this is basically 5 chicken thighs. Chicken thighs have a lot of flavor. Like I said, I'm really not a chicken person. I don't eat chicken. I have chicken maybe once a year. And that's only when I make it. But I'll tell you, I make really good chicken dishes. My husband loves chicken. My kids eat chicken. I just don't. I just started literally eating chicken thighs. So that is that. And then what I'm going to do is I just got to mix my onion. Okay. Slices of the chicken thigh. And I'm going to put that in my bowl over here. So basically that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to slice these up in slivers just like this. Okay? Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and take my ½ tablespoon of Lawry seasoning and put it on the thighs. Mix it up. And that is my seasoning. Usually, I just do salt and pepper, but it's going in a quesadilla. You're gonna have the onion and the garlic and the cheese. I mean, you don't need that much seasoning. Sometimes I just do salt and pepper, literally just salt and pepper, or I'll do like a marinate them overnight and do it that way. Okay, there we go. One more. Okay, so I'm going to finish this up. Okay, so here in this skillet I have a little bit of Pam spray and a drizzle of olive oil. This is where I'm going to cook my chicken thighs. And basically they're going to saute, they're going to be done, and then I will show you how I put everything together. Like the onions are already over here and they're here ready and waiting. So now we're just going to worry about cooking the thighs. So let's get them in the skillet here. And I have it on high heat. Let's cook these up. That's it. I put the Lawry's on there. Again, salt, pepper, it's really all you need. Your favorite marinade. That's it. These are going to cook up. Let's get them going. It's really quick and easy. Kids love get quesadillas as well. So it's a really great meal. The reason why I started doing the chicken thighs and the reason why I started eating them is my husband eats chicken all the time and he's always coming home with thighs and thighs. And I'm just like, man, I don't know, maybe I'll try them. So I started looking up recipes for chicken thighs. And I have a few good ones that I'll definitely show you guys. But this is like just a quick thing. I had leftover chicken thighs when I made him a chicken wrap for work one day, and then I was like, okay, let me figure out. I'll just do this and I'll make quesadillas. So let's get cooking with this. Again, we have onions and a little bit of garlic, but I usually put mushrooms in there too, and I always have mushrooms for some reason, but today I didn't, and that's okay. So this will just continue to cook. There you go. And that's it. And the thing is, if you guys want to make cook the chicken and then have the onion ready and not put the quesadilla together until dinner time, just do that. Just leave them in the skillet after you cook them, and then create it after when you're ready to eat, nice and warm and hot for dinner. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and flip them. There we go. Toss them around, let them cook. This is probably going to be a few more minutes, you know, like, let's say like 5 minutes. You want this cooked. It's probably a total of 5 to 7 minutes cook time, maybe 10. You'll see. Just cut it open and make sure it's cooked. Okay, and this is just going to go a little bit longer, and then I will come back and I will show you how to put it together. Okay? Okay, so basically the chicken is now done. There you go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the cutting board and I'm going to chop it up, and I'll show you what that's going to look like, because I don't really like these big pieces. Okay, so that's the next step. So I'm going to bring this over to the cutting board. And just start chopping away. Okay, there we go. And those I'm going to start chopping now. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut them like this. This way you can even see if they're cooked or not. Okay? It doesn't have to be perfect, just chop them. You don't like need those huge pieces. Okay, I know you guys are looking at the cutting board right now. I've been using cutting board after cutting board, so like this is my last one really quick. So yeah, it's my little tiny cutting board. Okay, so basically that's it. Cut it up. Okay, and then I will show you how I put it all together. Okay, so here we go. I just got a nice clean pan. Right here is my tortilla. I sprayed the pan with Pam spray. It doesn't have to be Pam spray, it's just the spray. And then the tortilla right here. Then I'm going to turn this on. Okay? Then my assistant here, who's right here, is going to add the cheese. So go ahead, assistant. Put the cheese on. Okay, closer to the pan. All right, put it in. There you go. Well, yeah, so that's a good amount, actually. That's a good amount. Then you just move it around. Okay, then I'm just taking a scoop. Okay, 1 second, Ava. Just taking my chicken, moving it around. Okay, there will be a bite in every piece that you eat. And you don't need to get tortillas this big. Okay, so basically,
Mama said put more.
1 second, you can in 1 second. Then I'm going to go ahead and add the onion. So here we go. Just move it along all around. Okay, get ready for putting a handful on there, Ava.
Okay.
Go ahead, put it on. Okay. There we go with that. So you see how it's looking? And now she's going to go ahead and put some cheese on there. Okay, so the oven is on medium low right now. Okay, so that's it. That's how you're doing it. Now we need the top of... It's okay. Now we need the top. Okay, so now we're going to put the top on. And here we go. She's adding the top on. Perfectly on top. Great job. So then what I do is I spray this side too. Just like that. Nice sprayed. I take my big spatula. Where'd that spatula go? Oh, it's right here. Okay. I'm just going to lift this up to see how the bottom's doing. Okay. Needs a little more. That's it. Just leave it. Put the heat on a little higher if you need to, because this is a large tortilla. It's actually the large. They're super large, super soft flour tortillas, the large. Tortilla, they call it a burrito on the package, so it's the large. You can do the smaller ones, you'll make a lot more. And then I'm going to go here. Okay, and I'm using a non-stick skillet, so let's check it out. Okay, I like it more toasty than that, so I'm leaving it. And again, we just sprayed the top, so it's like ready to go. Just gonna put this higher, so I'm just doing it now that it's all put together. I'm doing high heat, so we can get this guy toasty on the other side, and we can flip. And then I will show you after I flip it. Okay, I think it might be ready. So the other side, you know, when you're cooking and the heat's already hot and you flip it, it's gonna go really quick. So ready, set, flip. There you go. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then I just kind of go like that. It's all gonna meld together. It's gonna be delicious. And this is like a good size. Definitely a good size. Okay, and then you can add more vegetables in it next time. Put your mushrooms, fill it up. Just don't even put chicken in there, because normally I just eat the vegetable ones and the chicken's for my husband, but again, I just started liking the chicken thigh. So okay, that's it. So now it's gonna just finish up on the other side. I'm gonna take it out and then I'm gonna slice it and I'll show you. Okay, so now I'm shutting the oven off and this is ready to come out. And I'm gonna put it on my cutting board. See, this side, whoa, that is the way I like it. Look at that. Look at that. I love things crispy. I love it. Okay, so here it is. Check it out. And I'm going to go ahead. Sorry about that. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Okay? Okay, so this is what's on my plate. I sliced it up. I cut 2 pieces. I'm plating them. Does not fall apart. It does not fall apart. So here you go. Look how good that is. Look how good that is. That is delicious. So basically, I would say 4 pieces on each side. And then it'll feed a person or 2. So that is what's on my plate. I hope you guys like it. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you tried the recipe. Say bye, assistant.
Bye.
All right. Enjoy.